it's great to have you with us from Jones Stadium in Lubbock, Texas. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. It's the Houston Cougars and the Texas Tech Red Raiders. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Lubbock has one of the best fan bases in college football. When you step on the field, they are welcoming, they are loud, and they are passionate about their Red Raiders. This has become a must-visit venue. If you're talking about college football, do not sleep on Lubbock, Texas. The Red Raiders are ready to roar. Back to you guys.
Holly, thank you. The Red Raiders ready to kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Keeps it himself. Turning it on. Got the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And, David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football.
And the ball is free on the pitch. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the defense did everything right against that option play. They got to the quarterback. They forced him to keep it. Not only do they create the fumble, but they jump on it behind the line of scrimmage. That is just perfect option defense.
This offense has it with really good field position. Hits inside. It's sticky. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. To the air. It's Hammond. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Right on target this time. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down.
Well, we know this guy is special. And because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it. And the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
They'll run it. It's sticky. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll ride him again. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on 1st and 2nd down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up 3rd and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that 2nd down by this defense.
They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Powers inside. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Whistle blows before the snap. Looks as if we're going to have a timeout before the 2-point conversion. And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. On the direct snap, it's Joyner. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead.
Texas Tech, 6. Houston, 0. Number 9.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
To the air, it's Henderson. Oh, pressure's coming. And it's a sack.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long, but players like that are getting after him.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback. On 3rd down, really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. The Red Raiders offense comes out ready to attack. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Looking for space. It's Sticky. Stopped right there.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Good coverage to knock that pass away.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking downfield, it's Hammond. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Well, after giving up that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but I think, just invoke the fear of God into this defense, because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Can they catch him? Touchdown, Cougars! The hidden yardage, the big plays, special teams coming through.
That's a nice job by the offense there on their 2nd drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
Texas Tech will start the drive, the offense ready to go. These two teams swapping early scores, and they'll try to move back on top, starting the drive down 7-6. Turns it upfield. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And listen, you get zone coverage and you can hit that curl route and he comes open continually. Keep hitting it. This might be a play to come back to.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Running inside, it's Dickey. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down and 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's Hammond. A little floater there that falls incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Gets the back moving. Quarterback changing the play. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Straight ahead, it's Hughes. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. defense gets set for second down. Right back to it. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Burrowing for yardage. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Yeah, and a nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
The option, he'll keep it. Breaks into the open.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
Now on 2nd down after the good first down run. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Timeout Houston, their 2nd. They burned a couple early, now down to just 1 timeout to work with. Third and short now, they snap it from their own 46. Looking to throw for it. Right side, it's Young. He's loose. Touchdown, Cougars. He got loose, and it was lights out after that. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. Coming out with it, it's Hudson. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Here's Joyner to begin the drive. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21.
Brings up 2nd down.
Line getting set on 2nd down. That's the end of the period, and Houston has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. They give it to him again. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Out wide right, it's Carter. Runs through a man. He might have space. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
And the Red Raiders with the 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Hammond. Got the back over the middle. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Well, it's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed. You know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back. Get it into his hands quickly. Let him go pick up the first.
The Red Raiders are flying down the field. Sends it back in motion. Drops back on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. There he goes. After making the interception, he sets up his offense by running it back to the 39. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hughes.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Rides to the back. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Knocked down immediately. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Sells the run, looking to pass. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, the quarterback had the look he wanted. He had his big fella down here in the red zone. That's supposed to be an easy pitch and catch, but his buddy puts it on the floor.
Long way to go on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Hughes. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12. Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Henderson. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Good, right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. They'll run this play from the pistol. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Finds a crease, it's sticky. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Release to the back. Catch in the middle. It's Danzy. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10.
Really nice job by the running back setting up that angle route. He's making it look like he's running to the flat, and then he puts his foot in the ground, cuts back across the defender's face, and makes himself an easy target for the quarterback.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Hammond. He tries to take the top off. Caught. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Getting set for the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer.
That's just a mental error. On defense, you got to watch the ball. I understand the quarterback shouting and he's clapping and there's all this crowd noise, but you just got to hone in, watch the football before you come out of your stance.
They'll try to get the 2-point conversion here and make it a 3-point game. Looking to throw. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. From the gun, it's Hughes. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. after picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Just feeds the running back. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Red Raiders want to stop the clock, and they use their 2nd timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. This defense will try to keep everything in front. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Piles his way ahead. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. Timeout call by the Red Raiders, and now Texas Tech will have no more to use. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Scanning the field, it's Hammond. Here comes the heat. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. And the Red Raiders want to move quickly.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Second and long here. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, going to throw it. Left side is Eakin. He'll be knocked out of bounds at the 29.
Well, the offense trying to attack the perimeter of the field in the passing game. And how about the sweet feet by the receiver on that play?
Who doesn't like a little dash of the arts with their football? A little ballet moment there. The Red Raiders come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Escapes the pressure going right. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Second down coming up.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw. It's Hammond. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
You know, as an offense, you just don't get that many great opportunities in games to hit these type of big-time plays. When plays like that present themselves and receivers are open, as a quarterback, you have got to make that throw.
They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And the kicker delivers the 3-ball to finish off the drive. And guys, after that field goal, brand new ball game, all tied up. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break.
Number 96, set to kick it away.
That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Tells the run, wants to pass. Right side, it's Carpenter. Still on his feet at the 45. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
And the Red Raiders come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Quick give, it's sticky.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll send the back in motion. Moving the pocket, it's Hammond. Setting up the screen. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Wants to throw one first. Moving out to the right. He'll try to do it himself. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
The Red Raiders have pushed it inside the 20. Looking for a crease to the left. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. On third down, here's Quentin Joyner. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
And the Red Raiders pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Here's Quentin one more time. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
Well, you got to give the defense a lot of credit on this play because they were doing a nice job understanding who had the football and where they were. So a nice job by the defense rallying around that ball carrier and now not giving up the 1st down.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. They'll move the tight end. Dropping back, it's Hammond. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. Just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he's already put one 3-spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. And is slips just inside that right upright. And with that, they've taken the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Offense comes onto the field. And after that last field goal, they start this 3rd quarter, finding themselves playing from behind. Pulls it. Hits inside. It's Sellers. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Positive plays. That's all you're looking for here in the option game. Not everything is going to be a 70-yard touchdown run, obviously, but if you can pick up positive yardage like that, and the quarterback makes good decisions, pitching it out when no one's accounting for the pitch, man, you'll take that all day long. They don't get the 1st down, but why would you stop running option after a play like that?
The ride. There's some daylight. Crosses the 45. Oh, he's got some space. At the 20. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to the run, it's Sanford. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. And they squelched that play so fast, can you even still call it a sweep?
You can sweep that play under the rug and not run it again because it was very unsuccessful.
To throw, it's Henderson. Look out! And down he goes.
It's been really hard on this quarterback all game long. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give this defense so much credit because they've done a really nice job on the back end in coverage, but they've also been able to affect his rhythm with a solid pass rush, and you saw it right there getting the sack.
Guns up, and so is the noise. The crowd electric trying to help Tech on this third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Out wide left, it's Thomas. They get him stopped, and it's going to bring up a fourth down. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the second time tonight. The official says no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink. When you knock it off the crossbar, those are the ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Running inside, it's Dickey. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
They'll give it to Joyner. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Sets his feet. It's Hammond. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The Red Raiders will have it 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Dickey. Sees a crease. Turning it on. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. That's the end of the period, and it's Texas Tech holding the lead. And now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip-and-tuck affair. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So 1st down will open up the final period. Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Johnson. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders!
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
Number 95, set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sanford. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Cougars can really attack on this second and short. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Running inside the 20. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Big gain on the play. First and goal, Houston.
First and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. The run inside. It's Thomas. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
I love the offense thought they could be cute and get the ball in the perimeter to a speed guy. The defense said, no way in heck. I know you had some success driving the football down the field. You are done. Shut down. Nice play by the defense.
They lost ground on first down. Now second and goal from the 5. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hudson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last score the defense allowed made it a 1-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Right side, it's Eakin. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And this offense, you can tell, just still feeling confident. Like, they have the lead. It's the 4th quarter. First down, that's not a running play. That's a passing play. They're really in a rhythm, feeling good about themselves.
And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. Dropping back, it's Hammond. Got a man, it's Johnson. Turns it on in midfield. Flying down the right side. Inside the touchdown, Red Raider. He got a step and just dusted the field. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and then the second one, usually he takes me out of the game.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. They'll try to run with Joyner.
Got to give the defense credit, right? They had the penalty. The ball was snapped very close to the goal line, and still they're able to step up and stop the two-point conversion.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a two-possession game. They must get something here. From the gun, it's Sanford. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Offense set on first down. To the ground. He's got it again. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quick give. It's Sanford. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
The Red Raider crowd rising to the occasion to help its defense on third down. To the air, it's Henderson. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, then you're going to have time to throw.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Needs it here on fourth down. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
The Cougars are moving quickly down the field. Snap on first down, wants to throw. A safe call on the wide receiver screen. Jumped on top of the pile.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
And that last one might have helped the completion percentage, but it didn't go forward. 2nd and 10 here. Wants to keep it in the air. Throws to the wideout. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Hits inside. It's Sanford. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Out wide right, it's Young. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. Tough run here. It's Sanford. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Dropping back, it's Henderson. Makes the grab. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Turns into the pile. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Houston.
And, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. This is everything you could hope for in a rivalry game like this. Close game, waning moments, history waiting to be made, guys.
And it's moments like this why you come and play for these two schools, right? To play in a game like this, in a rivalry like this, in a situation, David, game on the line late, who's going to take it?
And you know when you make this play, you're immortalized. With this kind of rivalry, these are the highlights they'll be showing for years. Everybody will be like, I remember when so-and-so made that play against our biggest rival to seal the deal.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run him again. There he goes. Vince, touchdown, Red Raider. Rolled his way into the end zone. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy, he makes a big play. Yes, please.
And he made the extra point without problem. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw, it's Henderson. They're all over him. Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Texas Tech will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. And in a 2-possession game, they'll take a knee. Defense can stop it a couple of more times. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. The defense still has a couple of timeouts at its disposal, but down a couple of possessions, the offense will take a knee. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. How much fun was that? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those 2 teams play anytime.
Yeah, that's what's fun about good teams. Really good teams squaring off. Like, there wasn't a lot of difference between these 2 squads. We could watch these every week. Love calling these games because they're competitive. Great talent on the field. Palmer, unfortunately, somebody had to lose.
Yeah, and the higher-ranked team was ranked higher for a reason. At the end of the day, when it came down to it, they made the biggest plays in the most critical moments. Both of these teams have tremendous playmakers, and they're both going to make a lot of noise late in the college football season, but give the higher-ranked team tons of credit. They earned